After over a year of releasing monthly updates, Rare decides to change direction yet again with the introduction of Seasons. And Season 1 has just arrived. It adds a new progression system with optional plunder pass, and we also get a well-needed new voyage type for the Merchant Alliance alongside some other additions. But is this new course the direction we should be sailing, or has the time finally arrived to jump ship? Let's find out. And as always, don't forget to subscribe. It really does help the channel and you will be making this fat pirate quite happy. So before I start giving my opinion about this update, let's quickly go over what seasons are. From now on, Rare is releasing updates every 3 months. During a season, you can earn renown. You mainly get this by completing trials. The more renown you earn, the more rewards you will unlock. But there's a cap on this reward system. After 3 months, this system gets a reset and you can do it all over again to earn new rewards in the next season. During this period, we also get events, Emporium updates and smaller additions and bug fixes. But you know, time will tell what those other additions will be. Hopefully hippos. I do wish each season also had different names or sub-names. Previous updates had awesome titles like Haunted Shores or The Seabound Soul. Season 1 just doesn't sound very pirate-like to me. But don't worry, I also have other complaints about this update. When opening your menu, you will notice the newly added Pirate Log tab. This contains your season progress, your trials, and the different ongoing events. When looking at your season progression, you can see what rewards you have earned, but also the rewards you are about to unlock. Some of the rewards can only be unlocked if you are a Pirate Legend, and for others you also need to buy the Plunder Pass, which you can buy in the Pirate Emporium. And I don't really have that much to say about the Plunder Pass. If you want those additional rewards, you are the best person to decide if it's worth it for you. I do think it's strange that they didn't lock earning ancient coins behind the Plunder Pass. That just seems like a missed opportunity to me. Like I mentioned before, the best way to earn renown is by completing the different trials. Most of the trials are pretty simple, like completing voyages or defeating different enemy types. I would have liked some more PvP oriented trials, but there are only a few of those. And if you think these are just like accommodations, let me briefly explain the difference. Yeah, apart from the fact that trials are time limited, they are not that much different from accommodations. Most of the trials are actually almost complete copies or slight variations of a lot of accommodations already in the game. But this isn't necessarily a bad thing. Over the past months, I've come to realize that this game is struggling getting new players to keep playing. The amount of vanilla sloops on the server is the main reason why I think this. For those newer players, this system is pretty good. It feels that with every step you make and every fart you take, you are unlocking something new. Especially when you get that little feedback message in the top left corner of your stream. I do think this new seasonal system can do wonders to keep those new players coming back and, you know, eventually get better at the game. On the flip side, this system feels like another rehashed and reskinned idea. Even some of the rewards you can earn are just reskins of previous cosmetics. So even though unlocking stuff on a frequent basis feels good for your brain, this new system doesn't really bring all that much meat to the table. It's also a bit discouraging to know that someone at Rare really wants us to destroy as many mermaid statues as possible. So yeah, I have mixed feelings about this, but I do prefer to focus on the more positive side for now. And I have to admit, some of the rewards are looking great, in particular in the highest tier. It includes a brand new scar for everyone, a new curse for legends that I have been wanting for years, and if you have access to your mom's credit card, you will also be rewarded with some cool looking Silver Skull sails. However, do you know what I like more? I want new tall tales, new enemies, new islands, new items to use, and there's nothing added this time. Well, there's one thing, kinda. Let's talk about it. Just like the Gold Hoarders and the Order of Souls before them, these new voyages are easily the most fun ones they have to offer. You can get a free Lost Shipment voyage from Larina. Completing these voyages is pretty simple. Upon voting for this voyage, you will get a map that depicts the trade route of a former merchant vessel. To complete the voyage, you need to follow the route on the map until you come across some barrels and driftwood. When you open the blue barrel, you will find a clue to your next destination. After following all the clues, you should also have found the captain's key, and your final destination is the Lost Shipwreck, where you will also find the Merchant Manifesto on a random location. If you want, and you do, you can also use the key to open the captain's cabin for a bunch load of merchant booty. Like I hinted at before, this voyage is probably the most fun merchant voyage there is. It feels similar to the treasure vault since you also use a key to open a room full of treasure at the end of the voyage. It may not be the update I personally would have wanted, but if you judge it for what it is, it ain't bad. With this voyage also comes some new accommodations. If you're a accommodation hunter like myself, you need to complete this new voyage type about 50 times if you are playing efficiently. Completing 2 of these accommodations will also unlock some new sales. Speaking about new cosmetics, let's take a quick look at the new additions in the Emporium. Since this year is the year of the Ox, Rare added some appropriate cosmetics, beginning with the new Lunar Ship cosmetic. This set looks really colorful and stands out compared to others. We also have new lunar pet outfits that are time limited and a lunar festival costume that looks okay. But it's perfect if you like to cosplay as an Asian pirate. The kinda new, kinda not new Order of Souls pets look nice, but when it comes to pets I'd rather see an entire new type instead of these reskins. We have some new weapons that look okay, but they are not for me. In the emotes, we see some vigilant weapon poses, which I might buy if I found some more ancient skellies, and we also have some heroic poses. A lot of stuff is also on sale, so don't forget to check out the sales page as well, and don't forget to grab the Pleat emote, which is free, so grab it while you can. So, we discussed the new progression system, the new merchant voyage, and new additions to the Emporium. But that's not all for this update. A new event called the Champion of Souls has also begun. To complete these new challenges, you basically need to do anything regarding the Order of Souls, like killing skeleton captains or destroying ghost ships. Even though these challenges are nothing special, they are bound to happen almost naturally or with little effort to hunt them down. So I do like that. More events are bound to happen this season, so don't forget to lift your eye patch and keep an eye on this tab. Aside from being easy content, I don't really mind these events. One thing that does bother me is the amount of tabs you need to go through to check your progress. I rather wish they made a separate tab for these event challenges. In the shops we can also find some new Silent Barnacle cosmetics, including a ship set. To be able to buy these, you first need to complete the Hoarder of the Barnacled Gold commendation. You get this by turning in 300 shipwrecked chests of any kind. These cosmetics sound like reskins, and they are, further undermining my past achievements. And if you can't get enough of reskins, don't forget to buy the new Bedraggled Castaway Bilge-Rat clothing set. To be fair, some brand new cosmetics have been added for Pirate Legends. You can buy the Dark Adventurers equipment and weapons in the Legendary Hideout, but make sure you have enough gold. Like a couple of million, since these cosmetics come at a very high price. Personally, I don't really like most of them, with the exception of the weapon set. I particularly like this Dark Cutlass, which displays this crimson emblem when the sun hits it just right. So let's finally talk about some hidden content, because for the pirates who don't wear 2 eye patches, you should have noticed that the outposts look a bit different. A lot of space seems to be cleared at all outposts. This change of scenery seems to be near the shores. So are we getting a new faction? Is the Hunter's Call relocating? I don't know, but it does intrigue me. So please let me know your thoughts and speculations in the comments. I look forward to reading it. So, is Season 1 a good update? Well, in all fairness, I do think this new progression system is a good one. It's just not the update I personally would have wanted, and I know I'm not the only one. With the last couple of updates, Sea of Thieves is turning into even more of a grind. And yes, I know, it's about the journey, it's about the stories and your crew, but after 3 years, it would have been nice to see additions that keep the game fresh. This progression system feels more like a similar dish we had before. Obviously, this is not a problem for new players, and I do think seasons are a great way to keep new players engaged and playing. This coming months, Rare is planning to add more Emporium updates, bug fixes, and events during Season 1, but this doesn't really sound like real new content to me. So yeah, even though I still have a good time with this game whenever I play, I am not really excited about these updates anymore. I am, however, still hopeful for the future. In about 3 months, Season 2 will release. I hope that's enough development time to get some truly new additions to this wonderful game. Like crabs or hippos. So anyways, let me know what you think of the beginning of Season 1 in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps and I would really appreciate it. And if you want, you can also join our brand new Discord. The link will be in the description. Alright, see you in the next video and take care. Hey, thanks for watching the entire video. A like or subscribe is very much appreciated, and if you want to see more videos, there's some links right here. So thanks again and take care.